Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do it on the jam session. We cook up every single game, every single day. Yesterday, we stacked another money-making day, man. We're in the middle of an absolute heater right now. We were cold for most of the month of April. Y'all know me, I call a spade a spade. March, bro, we took so much money from the books in March, it was ridiculous. Calendar changed to April. It was kind of rough. Then it got choppy. Then we got kind of cold again. But we know what happens when we get cold, bro. There's usually a heater on the back end of that. And again, we're right in the middle of that. Tuesday, we swept the card, and we've been taking the books behind the woodshed since Tuesday, trying to keep the momentum rolling forward into this beautiful money making Sunday. We hit 3 or 4 yesterday on the jam session. We smacked our NBA play of the day with the best ATS team in the NBA, the Orlando Magic. Hey, them boys go stupid, dummy, crazy at home at the crib. Now they're what, 31-11 straight up at home this season, 29-13 ATS at home this season. We've been on the Magic a ton this year. Had us a little nervous in the first half, down 10, but that was one of the most dominant second half performances in NBA history, what they did yesterday. Shout out the Orlando Magic. The $1 million question in that series is, can they steal one on the road? I think they kind of, punched Cleveland in the mouth. Cleveland looks a little shaky, and I think the Magic can win one on the road. We'll see with that series now tied up 2-2. What else happened yesterday? The Thunder Buddies got down on the Pelicans is what happened, man. Thunder Buddies for life. Shout out to them, one of our favorite money-making teams. Um, Stick a fork in the Pelicans. They're done. When healthy, they're one of the best teams in the league. When they're not, they're terrible. And we saw yesterday, couldn't even get it done at home, at the crib, must-win spot. Thunder took them behind the woodshed. The Heat, that was my loss yesterday here on the jam session. It wasn't a premium, but I did lean in their direction simply because they've been the thorn in the side of the Boston Celtics the last couple seasons. We just seen them beat them outright in Boston. So I definitely thought 10 points at home was a lot. That series is far from over. Miami, you know they're going to try to respond in some shape or fashion, but I've said all season the Celtics are head and shoulders the better basketball team, and they definitely looked like it yesterday. We'll see if they can put Miami out of the playoffs now in quick work after already losing one. And last but finally not least, man, a lot of y'all did not like my Lakers pick yesterday. Y'all did not like it. And I get why. Of course, I get why, man. But I had to roll with him, man. I had to roll with LeGoat James. It's just that short, sweet, simple. Many of you follow me on Twitter and you saw I tweeted out Lakers in 7. I was kind of trolling, but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. If anybody was gonna be the man to do it, it would be LeBron Go James to be the first one to come back from down 0-3. It's now 3-1. So we've already seen him come back from down 3-1 before against the greatest team in NBA history. Need I remind you? Did y'all forget that happened? Warriors were 73-9, best record ever in the NBA. They got took down by LeBron, who was down 3-1. So I ain't counting out them Lakers, man. I'm not counting them out. They got to go win in Denver. That's the problem. And we know what's up with Denver, man. They go stupid, dummy, crazy at home at the crib. But if there was a man to get it done again, it would be my greatest player of all time, LeBron James, man. So that's what happened yesterday. I just thought I'd give y'all a quick recap. Kind of a long recap, I get it. But hey, I say all that to say I'm just looking to keep all that momentum rolling forward into today and to this money making Sunday. I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that continue to tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Money making Sunday. We're in the middle of a heater. Let's keep that momentum rolling forward. And without further ado, man, let's hop right to today's NBA action. First game up, we got the Philadelphia 76ers at home, at the crib, laying 5.5 on the New York Knicks, man. Look, them Sixers find themselves down 2-1 here in the series. They did win that last game dominantly. Shout out to them. They're at home, at the crib. We had them in that game. Look, here's my story, and I'm sticking to it. 8 times out of 10, if you pick the winner in the postseason, you're on the right side. And I don't think 5 points is enough to have in my back pocket to want to take the Knicks. I think the Sixers win this game. Short, sweet, simple. Embiid is balling, bro. Messed up knee, Bell's palsy. It don't matter. He hooping. And at home at the crib, we know the Sixers are a different team, different monster, different animal. When you look back at the last 2 seasons for Philadelphia at home at the crib, when they win, they cover. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I like Philadelphia to win this game, tie this thing up 2-2, heading back to New York. The Knicks, hey, I feel bad for the Knicks because this is such a bad draw for them. Being the 2 seed and getting Philadelphia first round. It's going to be a long series, man. It really is. But I think the Sixers win this game at home. I would need like 7 or 8 in my back pocket with the Knicks to look in their direction. And I'm not getting that. So the play here is Philadelphia. Let's say they're up 3 or 4 with a couple seconds left to go in the game. What are the Knicks going to do? They're going to foul. The Sixers going to shoot a couple free throws, and they're going to get up and over the number. So there's just so many reasons to why I'm not worried about the point spread in this game. Pick the winner. You're in a really good spot. And I believe the Sixers win this game at home, at the crib, tie this series up. They've been really competitive, even in New York. Came home, got it done. I think they get it done again here in this one. First game of the day. I'm on the Philadelphia 76ers. Next game up, we got my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks at home, at the crib, laying 5.5 on the Clippers. I think the line tells you everything you need to know. A lot of these games, the line is kind of telling us everything we need to know. The 5th seed Mavs are sizable favorites over the Clippers. The books seem to like the Mavs just like I do. The books seem to agree with me that the Mavs are head and shoulders a better team. The Mavs have been favored in every game this series. I'm just telling you that you guys that so you know this is not just fandom spewing out of my mouth when I talk about this Mavs Clippers series, even though we've been targeting these two teams all season. The Clippers, fuck them respectfully. You know what I mean, bro? They've been free falling since the All-Star break. We've been fading their ass like no business. They got too many cooks in the kitchen, and they got too many guys over there that have never gotten it done in the postseason. Westbrook, Harden, Paul George. The only person that has gotten it done in the postseason, his knee is about fatter than my head, so he can't even play right, in Kawhi Leonard. So he's almost a non-factor here in this series, bro. Stick a fork in the Clippers, bro. They're done. The Mavs are head and shoulders the better basketball team. I've told you guys the record of the Mavs since the Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington trade, bro. They've been the best team in the NBA since then. They just kicked the crap out of the Clippers that last game. And in all honesty, I didn't think Luka or Kai played all that well. You know what I mean? Kai didn't cut it on until third, fourth quarter. Luka got hurt early in the game, really wasn't playing all that well. Mavs couldn't buy a 3-point basket in the first quarter, and they still end up winning that game that dominantly, man. The Mavs are head and shoulders the better basketball team here in this game. I told you guys at the beginning of the series, I had Mavs in 5. Same story. I'm not switching up. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Short, sweet, simple, bro. It's just that short, sweet, simple. I'm on my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks. I think they win, so I'll lay the points. Fuck the Clippers, respectfully. Next game up, we got the Milwaukee Bucks out on the road facing the Indiana Pacers. Pacers are basically double-digit favorites at home at the crib. You need these boys to win by 10. Look, am I rushing to lay 10 with Indiana after how they let me down last game after dominating Milwaukee full game and then letting them creep back in and forcing overtime? No, I'm not really rushing to lay the points with Indiana. Do I think they win the game? Yes. Should they win the game by double digits? Yes. Giannis Antetokounmpo out. Damian Lillard out. Milwaukee, man, this shit's sad, bro. It's sad. It's so sad. But It is what it is, man. As I've been saying the whole series, this is the same Milwaukee team that got beat as a 1 seed last year by an 8 seed in the first round. So it would not surprise me at all to see the Pacers beat up on these boys like they've done all season long. The Pacers have dominated Milwaukee all season, and I see no reason why that changes here now, man. I see no reason why it changes here now. These two teams have played 8 games this season. Milwaukee has won 2 of those. Pacers have won 6. So the Pacers just have the number of Milwaukee. With Milwaukee's top 2 players out, it's hard for me to even look in their direction, especially on the road. I think the Pacers take a commanding 3-1 series lead back to Milwaukee. I'm on the Indiana Pacers. I'll lay the points with them here in this one. Last game of the night, man. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves, a.k.a. the House of Disappointment. They're favored on the road by 1.5. They've dominated the Suns in this series, looking to sweep them, looking to close them out today. I'm going to bet Phoenix here in this game. Reason being is I'm just going to bank on Minnesota being exactly who they are, the team we've nicknamed them to be the last couple seasons, the House of Disappointment. Expecting Devin Booker, Kevin Durant and company to get swept at home, at the crib, off their home floor, it's kind of crazy. I know it is an end of an era. We're seeing Braun go out. We're seeing Kevin Durant go out. Curry didn't even make the postseason. Of course, we are at the end of an era, but that doesn't mean that they're going to go out in this style fashion. We saw LeBron and the Lakers respond last night. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see Devin Booker and Kevin Durant and company come out balls to the wall in this one, compete and win this game. And then Minnesota probably go close it out in game 5. A nice little gentleman's sweep. Minnesota just isn't the team that yells sweep, in my opinion. They're a younger team. They might come out a little laxer in this game. The Suns still got some killers over there. Everybody knows I highly dislike the Suns, but in this spot right here, I'm going to trust them. I'm going to take them here in this spot with their backs all the way up against the wall, trying to avoid the sweep. If they get swept, bro, might be like, you know what I mean? Hey, that'd be terrible. You know, people were hyping up this big 3, talking about finals, and to get swept first round would be tragic. Tragic. I think they lose the series. I've said that from the start, but swept is kind of crazy. I'm going to take Phoenix in this spot. I know Minnesota has dominated the series, but we call them the House of Disappointment for a reason, and I just got a real gut feeling that they lose this game. I do. So y'all know me. I call a spade with y'all, and I'll let y'all know how I'm feeling, and I'm feeling like the Suns avoid the sweep today, get this one done, and win this game at home, at the crib. So that's what I like here tonight in the NBA. I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that continue to tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Money Making Sunday. We're in the middle of a heater, man. Let's keep the momentum rolling forward. I really do appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls. I'll be back on regular schedule programming tomorrow. The weekends are tough, bro, with so much going on. But regular schedule programming tomorrow with 3 games on the horizon. So be on the lookout for that. Let's kick the crap out of the books today. Smash it per usual, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. I'm out of here. Peace.